Charli James with ABC News Go Stream, and we are in Dannemora, New York. Right behind me you can see the Clinton Correctional Facility. That is the maximum security prison where 5 days ago David Sweat and Richard Matt escaped. And I want to give you a little tour of what this street looks like and the press that have surrounded this town and this street, waiting for news about whether these men are going to be captured. Let me turn the camera around and give you an idea of what it looks like. So this is the beginning of the facility, which actually opened in 1845. And as the prison grew, the town here grew as well. And the prison is not separated from the town at all. As you can see, there's a Ford dealership right here. This street has a Dunkin' Donuts and also a number of houses that we're going to pass as well. So the town is really centered around this prison. And as we walk a little further down, you can see the presence of all these media satellite trucks starting. This is Cook Street right here. Now they're not allowing the press on the other side of the street closest to the prison, unless there's a press conference going on. This prison houses around 3,000 inmates, males age 16 and over. And it's the largest maximum security in New York, maximum security prison in New York. So you can see right across from the prison, there's also a post office, as well as people's houses. And we've seen people just sitting on their porch and watching the activity. You can see this sign here that says Clinton Training Center, and that behind that sign is where they've been doing press conferences as well, right around here. Some of the people who live here have been allowing the media to park in their driveways and set up shots. And we went through a couple of checkpoints to get into the town. Officers looking inside of cars, stopping them, talking to people. Some had rifles as well. Here's the ABC truck. A sign here congratulating the employees of the month at the correctional facility. Up here you can see watchtowers that go all the way down. I want to take you down to where the manhole is that the two men escaped from, down this street. And let me tell you a little more about this town as well. It's just under 5,000 people who live here, and a lot of life is centered around the prison. People who either work for the prison, or know someone who did. The town has grown as the population of the prison has grown as well. And the prison itself has been given the nickname Little Siberia. Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties. It appears that we have lost a little bit of connection as I'm taking you down this residential street towards the manhole where the two inmates escaped out of. And it's not far from the prison at all. It's just a block or two away. But it is a residential area, as you can see behind me. And to give you a little update, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo gave a press conference today and said that it's possible that the men are in Vermont or had plans to go to Vermont, but still unsure. This is day 5 of the search. And a lot of attention is being placed on Joyce Mitchell. That's the woman who was a training supervisor at the prison, and there's been some speculation that she was helping the inmates, help them possibly get tools, help them by planning to be the getaway car. So I'm going to turn the camera around because I want to show you setup here where this manhole is. It is raining right now, so the officers, you can see them on the right in the orange jackets, they are under this tent now. But when we get closer, they will tell us how far we can go, because you're not allowed to get really close to the manhole. I've been down here a couple times, so. But these orange cones on the left, that's the roping off of the manhole. And let me zoom in to give you a closer look at it. You can see it's still uncovered. And if I zoom out, you can see the officers here who have been here protecting the area, not letting people too close to it. And they've also been looking at cars coming in. As I said, we are not far from the prison here at all. Okay, thank you, sir. We are not far from the prison. That's the wall right there at the end of the street. And you can see there's a little...
He doesn't want any cameras pointed directly at her house at all.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm just being asked to turn the camera away from the houses that are here because the residents don't want cameras shooting their houses. But again, this manhole is not far from the prison. All right, so I hope that gives you a little better of an idea of what this area around the prison looks like. And I spoke to a couple people on the street as well earlier today, and they indicated that people here are frightened, that they don't want to spend a lot of time outdoors, that one woman I spoke to who has a 1.5-year-old child who was really scared because she lives across from the prison, and said she's being extra sure to lock her doors whenever she's home. And because as you can see, this is a residential area and there's been kids playing outside. You can see kids' toys behind me here in the yard. And so it seems parents in particular are very, very concerned for their children. You can tune in very soon to World News Tonight to get another update. We have a crew here that will be coming to you live. And thank you so much for watching this Ghost Stream. You can follow me at Charli on Twitter to see when more Ghost Streams are coming up. And thanks so much for joining.